The LG WashTower is the newest, most revolutionary washer dryer introduced in the last 20 years, maybe more. But that was almost 4 years ago. Now companies like Samsung and GE have figured out competitive models to the WashTower. In fact, you have to ask whether you need the WashTower at all. In this video, you'll learn the features, new models, and reliability of the WashTower, as well as the newer competitive models from Samsung and GE. The WashTower's design is more streamlined at 74 3/8 inches versus stacking two at around 80 inches. Controls are also in the middle, which is incredibly helpful instead of reaching 6'3" for a stacked unit. The depth is only 30.16 inches, which is almost an inch and a half shallower than the next shallower brand. So it's great for closets. You can vent out the sides and the back as well. At 4.5 cubic feet in the washer, 7.56 cubic in the dryer, you don't sacrifice any capacity as well. Reliability is probably the biggest, most important consideration buying laundry. You want a reliable machine because the average repair wait's 4 to 8 weeks, which translates into piles of unwashed clothes. LG, again, is the most reliable laundry sold at Yale. The washer needs just 2.1% service in the first year, based on over 34,000 service calls completed by a service team just last year. Compare that versus 5.4% for washers and 9.4% for appliances on average. Now let's look at the models and then competitor brands. The first three WashTowers are vented and start at $14.99 during promotions for their basic model, the WKE 1000 with 6 cycles and 9 options. They have their smart functionality and size benefits along with the 5 wash rinse temperatures and steam functionality in the washer. The middle model is the WKEX 2000 HWA is $200 more, offers steam in the dryer to refresh and de-wrinkle clothes. Their Turbo 360 of 5 high-pressure jets turn any wash cycle in just 30 minutes instead of 50. Their best model is the WKEX 300 HNA, is larger at 5 cubic feet for the washer and adds wash cycles as well, but is 33 inches deep, so measure first. This model, along with the Studio version, has 26 wash cycles, along with 18 options, and 23 dry cycles and 14 drying options. So you can really customize how you clean and dry your laundry to your exact needs. The Studio WashTower SWW E50N3, $21.99. The Studio is their best vented model. Like the WKEX 300, it is 5 cubic feet, but has an 18 to 31 load automatic dispenser. Auto dispensers are well worth your consideration because they dispense the right amount of detergent at the right time. In front loads, people tend to add too much. Those additional suds stay in the machine for an expensive future service call. The Studio has a better warranty as well at 2 years, and the dry drum is stainless steel, not aluminum like in the other series. All of these models have a gas dryer option as well. Their newest model, the WKHC 202 HBA, has the same capacity as the first two at 4.5 cubic feet. However, it adds the ventless heat pump dryer. So now you can place a wash tower anywhere with water and power because it does not require a vent. Heat pumps are more efficient than drying elements by using an evaporator to draw moisture and a compressor to heat the air through a heat exchanger. You'll save energy costs because you're recycling the hot air instead of continuously drawing and heating the air and then expelling it to the outside like a normal dryer. The energy savings can be up to 50%. The WashTower incorporates LG's artificial technology, the Artificial Intelligence Direct Driver, AIDD, washing clothes by determining weight and softness. To do this, it uses 11,000 data points to decide the ideal cycle, time, and motion. The dryer will save up to 22% of drying time by sensing moisture and softness in the dryer. Best part is you just hit a button without choosing any cycles or options. Smart pairing sets the dryer setting based on the wash cycle. Once again, many LG, GE, and Samsung now have this feature. Other features include Turbo 360. LG adds 5 high-pressure sprays to shorten any cycle to 30 minutes, depending on the amount of clothes. Both the washer and dryer have steam in the top 2 models. The washer steam is used to powder out stains, and the dryer steam is used to refresh and de-wrinkle your clothes. Have a favorite shirt? Place it in the dryer in a steam cycle to wear it out that night in about 10 minutes. Mold can build up in front loads due to standing water. LG has the tub clean feature to reduce mold and mildew. But LG has not adopted GE's extensive mold protection. GE uses microban antimicrobial surfaces in a fan to evaporate standing water. You can greatly reduce mold by wiping down the gasket and keeping the door open. You also want to run the washer on the tub clean cycle at least monthly. You also can't reverse the washer door like GE and Electrolux, so that could be a problem in some laundry room installations. Now let's compare the WashTower to all your options. Most of the one-piece stacks like Frigidaire, GE, and Whirlpool were designed when I started at Yale in the 1980s. Not only is the WashTower more advanced, it's also less expensive. You shouldn't consider any other one-piece except for special long-run duct applications. However, you may want to consider the heat pump WashTower instead of running such a long duct. What you should consider is whether you need a WashTower at all. GE is a better brand for preventing mold with its microban antimicrobial surfaces in the gasket, dispenser, and hoses. You also have the fan to dry the gasket where mold tends to develop. Their 32 load dispenser will release the right amount of detergent at the right time and prevent service calls. GE doesn't have a one-piece washer-dryer combo like the WashTower, so you have to stack the dryer, which was a problem. However, the washer now controls the dryer through their Smart HQ app, so it doesn't matter as much. You can just control the dryer through the washer. Ditto with Samsung. The new Samsung has the AI capabilities of the better WashTowers, a 32 load dispenser, and CleanGuard technology to reduce mold and buildup. But like the GE, you can control the dryer from the washer. Lastly, the WashTower may not be the most technologically advanced. Profile Ultra Fast is a washer and heat pump dryer all in one. You put in the clothes dirty, they come out clean and dry without transferring the clothes from the washer to the dryer like the WashTower. Yes, I think other companies have duplicated the use of the WashTower by smartly controlling the dryer from the washer. WashTower is still shallower, and LG is still the most reliable washer and dryer in the market. It should be on your list, but you should know you do have options. Want to see a cool comparison between the new Profile Ultra Fast versus the LG WashTower with heat pump? Then click this link, and thanks for watching.